Don't blame the distractions. Improve your focus. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? We're right there. We're teetering at that mark. If you're doing technical analysis and you believe in all of that kind of stuff, this guy doesn't. But we're up, and that's always good. 7,800. Are we going to see $8,000? Are we going to continue to move forward with this price momentum and see all new highs as we continue through 2020? I don't know. We have people capitulating, like possibly John McAfee, and a lot of downward news stories about how the halving could already be factored in, even getting Ivan on tech scared. But this guy right here, you know what? He's still full-fledged in Bitcoin because he's about the revolution. He's about the future and changing it, and he thinks that Bitcoin is going to be a big part of it. And you know what? He's dragging this little lady right here on the sideline along with him, our wonderful co-host, Samantha.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
So how are you this evening, Samantha?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Are you enjoying a beverage over there? Or are you staying warm on this crisp evening?
I am staying warm, but I do not have a beverage.
Oh, you're not sucking back your Diet Mountain Dew?
First off, I catch a lot of slack from that, so you just shut your mouth. And two, no, it's on the coffee table, apparently. I just left it there.
So, you know, Samantha, we went through some of the articles together. I read a few of them, and it does seem like that we've talked about before a possible second capitulation needed in order before Bitcoin's price could start coming up. You know, we have John McAfee talking, you know, about reneging on pretty much his promise and everything, and going back and saying, oh, I was just trying to get people in on Bitcoin and all of this, and oh, it works, which, you know, I mean, it's just a way for him to not have to pay the money, because, of course, when it comes time to pay the piper, no one really wants to. But, you know, I like to look at different things than what everyone's saying, right? Everybody does a lot of talking. You know, you can hear somebody telling you whatever you want to hear. In reality, what matters is what happens concrete, evidence, this world, right? Physical matters. Well, when I got into Bitcoin, it was around $700. And the supply was cut in half. And that's the supply we have now. And we're looking at the supply being cut in half again. And yes, I don't want to just keep pointing to the supply, but it's the fact that since I've been in Bitcoin, I have seen the price go upwards.
Yes.
May not always go up and stay up.
It's still, it is still up from even when we got in. So, I mean, like, it's never completely retraced. I don't even know what the word is for
I guess
that.
When you say store of value, you know, let's check that little box. But we're looking for more than that, right? We want to change the world. And then the next thing, you know, you start thinking about is transactions, right? Paying merchants. Well, Lightning Network is getting there, right? We're still trying to actually look at like a 20-year game plan. And I know that, hey, when I seen your paycheck this week, it didn't look any bigger, did it?
No.
And when we went to the store, bread and milk and gas, they didn't change. Like there weren't like 50 cents in comparison to your dollar.
No.
So I think the revolution's still happening because money's still broken, right?
It sure feels broken.
It does. So no news is what? Maybe just a way to get you disinterested, right? Because you were saying yourself last night that it seems like we haven't had a lot of news in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, that it has seemed like, you know, the turn of the cycle has been a little slow, and it really shouldn't be. You know, the hype and the momentum of this market should continue at the same pace nonstop, because the internet never sleeps. Innovation is constantly happening. Bitcoin, the plane, is constantly flying with no downtime, as we just crossed 11 years. Okay, do we have anybody in the chat? Did I waste enough time? Have I ranted on long enough?
Well, we have John from Malibu. Yeah, he just got home to Malibu.
All right, nice. Thanks for joining us, buddy. I appreciate it. Smash the likes, right? Share this video out. Let Samantha know that you're here. Don't lurk in the dark.
Andy Anderson is here. Hey, Andy.
Andy, my friend, I am always glad that you could come out here and join us. And I know that he hit the like
He says we're all gonna be gazillionaires.
button. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's bigger than that, right? I mean, I would give up being a gazillionaire if it meant that, it'd be a better place.
The more people actually.
Right? It's not about your possessions, right? You can have tons of possessions, but still not be happy. It's about having that balance, right? Everything in life is about moderation and balance. Is to find that proper balance between the people that you have on the inside of your circle and the money required to take care of all their needs to keep the glass half full. Because, of course, when you get excessive amounts of money, then you get indulgences and overindulgences, which lead to problems.
Yeah, you get spoiled, all that loveliness.
Right, and then the kids and grandkids get spoiled. They don't behave properly. Then they're doing drugs and in jail and all this, and you feel like you got to bail them out and all that kind of crap.
Oh, dude, there was some,
so many TV shows, right?
There was some horrible like Google news feedness of apparently some guy at 16 like mowed over like 4 people who were trying to help some lady change her tire in the middle of the night, and he was drunk driving, and he literally got some weird sentence because they brought in like a kid psychiatrist that said that he had like influence, like dysphoria, like problems, and did not realize anything because he was that kind of rich and everybody kissed his ass, that he did not actually have any. And it's like, how much did it, just the fact you brought this one in, right here, we're feeding the monster right now, right? Like what no.
Well, it's just that, the dollar aspect is great for Bitcoin and the people that want to trade, right? But at the same time, I just say if that's how you're going to make your living, I mean, you're borderline gambling because nobody can predict the price of Bitcoin.
I mean, not consistently, and not,
So, I mean,
not
aren't you any
job-like.
better at poker, right? Like,
It's-
you can count the cards at
right? The
least.
roulette. I mean, come on, you only got red and black. That's yeah.
I mean, it's an entire frontier with so much happening on it that sitting around and always talking about the USD backing of it gets boring after a while. And, as we do see us getting closer and closer to this happening, you see everyone starting to get speculative and saying prices from one way to the other. And, we hear other YouTubers, like we've heard Ivan and talk about how it's dangerous, right? Because people are saying, oh, well, I'm waiting till the happening to get the price up. And then I'm selling. Well, it's more than that. It's more than you getting yours, right? Because that's what that is. That's saying, oh, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. I'm going to wait till this day in the future and I'm going to sell it because I want to get mine. When ultimately the creation of Bitcoin was about making sure everybody got theirs.
You did not get yours.
So,
you were not supposed to.
I just, when you think something and you try to make it happen, it doesn't always work, out very well. So it's better why are you going to go against the creation of Bitcoin, right? Why are you going to say, oh, I'm just going to take mine and get out? You're probably going to end up regretting it. It's better to work with the system of Bitcoin and it's designed that way than to try to go against it. So definitely if I'm trying to get to the part where I can't go to work anymore, Bitcoin's probably on my side.
Yeah. I mean, it really does seem like you're definitely like the salmon in the upstream horribleness for the paychecks now. It's like somebody just eat me already. All right. So the pothead is here. Zaza is
nice.
here.
Buddy the pothead and Zaza is here.
Zaza.
Nice. I'm glad that buddy, I see you in everyone's video. That must
you
be.
You all seem to get around.
I know.
A lot.
I was telling Samantha that I think I need to get a better phone or something so that I can be watching everyone's YouTube videos while I'm working, because I think that's the problem is that I just, when I go to work, I set the phone down, I disconnect from the internet and all of that. Somehow I guess I need to stay plugged in. I'll get like some Bluetooth headphones and a smartwatch and
yeah, that sounds like you.
That sounds like me, right?
That sounds like money. So no, that does not sound like you. You're like, why do I need that? I need more Bitcoin.
So, do you guys have any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about tonight? What's on your mind? What are the topics that you want to discuss? I got the same 3 here that everyone's talking about. I didn't even write down talking points, just the titles of them because
Right?
they're just,
You
I
know
mean,
'em.
they're kind of just garbage. I mean, we got McDonald's in Venezuela
No,
that's going
Burger
to be
King.
taking, Burger King.
Burger King.
See, I even got it wrong.
Yeah. But see, I've actually heard this so many times. Bump. Yep.
Yeah, but still just ridiculous.
Yes.
You know?
But they're still not 100% on, is it third party like taking? Like, how are they taking? What are they? Yeah. But
Just,
supposedly.
15 minutes of limelight.
Apparently it's in like, like the capital cityness or like in the city. So hopefully,
And
maybe.
then we got, John McAfee
Mm-hmm.
going back on his word.
Well, at no point in time did anybody think that he was actually going to. I guess if nothing else, maybe.
But I mean, how many YouTube videos did we see that went on for weeks and weeks talking about it?
The debate of manhood eating.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just another Dennis Rodman of the cryptocurrency space.
He is just.
I mean, I like some of his quotes, and
McAfee.
he's fun to talk about and everything, but definitely not somebody I'd want to put my money or my Bitcoin to back.
No, and I mean, I don't.
And nobody I'd want to live next door to.
And I think, like, I don't know, it was kind of like, because okay, props to you for at least coming out and like not just trying to like be like, I never said manhood eating was ever no, don't play the like 75 interviews. Okay, but so he came out with that, fine, but then he's trying to throw Bitcoin under the bus.
Oh yeah,
and it's like, what?
And that, I guess that leads into the next one that everyone's talking about, altcoins versus Bitcoin and the next bull market. And, is the next alt wave starting and should you be repositioning? And I mean, have you not learned the lesson yet? Right. I mean, where are all the alts are down 98% from the top. So that might be the time. They can't go any lower. Yes, in alt world, they can go to 0 and they can disappear and they can wash up because alts disappear every single day.
Oh God, I know. How many people? I like looking back. I just started, and it's like, do you know how many stupid named things I made you buy a little bit of? And it's like I can't even.
I don't even know where half of that.
I know.
Went.
Too bad I didn't make a list of like every stupid named token, coin, something that came out ever that I was like, oh, I want that. Because yeah, God knows, they're all probably down to like nothing. Okay.
So what are our friends thinking tonight? What do they got going on? What do you guys want to talk about? Right? Because as we said out here, what we really want to do is spread awareness. We talk about this all the time, that is the main thing that we want to do here with this channel, and talking about it all the time is how we go about spreading awareness. You can ask questions in the chat. We have a help desk. They're linked to down below. And there's an email as well, right?
There is.
2 of them, Proton, and you can follow us on some other social media and hit us up there through the direct messaging of that. I mean, it couldn't be any easier to get at me.
But you are pretty public for, you. Yeah. All right. So John from Malibu says that he just got paid. So he's going to take a little bit of something. But he said he should have got paid Friday. Oh. So the bank has to absorb the 3-day price swing. Oh. See, and that is just one more. You know how many things I've had them freeze stuff, take stuff, put stuff back.
Oh, you're back in the good graces of the bank as of lately, though.
I am a Chase person.
Oh, I don't know if you want to disclose all that information.
Oh, it doesn't, please. Good luck with that, because but okay. But yeah, it's been, oh God, like 5 years that they were all like, yeah, no. It was on some,
Samantha's a grown up now. What can we say?
I don't want to be, man. You know how much stuff they want? They were like, can we have and now we need your email. And I'm like, oh my God, so much. Okay. So it says, I'm always working and watching, listening, learning. This is the best space ever. Silent Lamb is here.
Awesome, Silent Lamb. Renaissance Novice, buddy. It's been a while. Nice. I'm glad that you can make it to a live one. I've been reading your comments as always, I appreciate everybody that's out here joining us. Hit the likes. It helps. We might get a few more friends before we wrap this up this evening.
Well, we still have, yes, because Brian, the UK Bitcoin master. Hi, what?
Buddy?
What? You're up late.
Yeah, this is real late.
Okay.
This is late for us even.
Yeah, this is, I mean, yeah.
For the show time.
Yeah, for the show time. Sadly, our son had friends over. You're like, come on, man, you got to wrap this up. Let's go.
Yeah, you can't mess up Bitcoin and coffee.
No, dude. All right, Vention is here.
Vention, my man.
He
awesome.
said no one wanted to see that anyways. I mean, no one did, of course. But wow. Wow. Okay. So.
I don't know. I mean, you've seen Crypto Daily today.
Yes.
You know, pointing to it as saying, you know, hey, even John McAfee's capitulating. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say that necessarily that everyone's coming around to capitulate, because if you can actually say that everyone's capitulating, then there's more. You know, you can always get more bummed out and depressed and think the price is going to go lower. People can drop out. I think that there's not enough news at the time right now to feed the fire that people want in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, it has to take a lot of good news. I mean, you need 3 good stories a day, it seems like, in order to keep the cryptocurrency space happy. So without that kind of a turnout, yeah, of course the price isn't going to do a whole lot. And then with this no news for a long time, well, you know, no news is bad news for crypto. You know, people start to lose faith. They're like, they get antsy. They want to move their money around because the price is based on the people that are spot trading and all of this other stuff, which are what? The gamblers.
I mean, that is the ones that are like hoping, you know, like, yes, like everybody else is going the other way. This one's going to be the one. It's going to work. Okay. Paul Rouleau was here. Just learned bitcoin.com. Hi, Daniel. He says, hello, everyone. Renaissance Novice says that he usually can't watch live, but happy that he made it this time. Yay!
Awesome. I'm glad that you're here, my friend.
I know, Veggie goes, she hides her face, but shares her banking info.
Because there's usually zero in it.
Yeah, I'm a conundrum. If you want to be me, like, feel free to pick up the slack. I don't think you could do any worse than I've already done. Like, you're good.
Samantha's like, can I have $5 every single morning?
It is. I know. And it's for the horrible soda, too. It's like, I might want, you know, like some cookies or chips and some soda while I do nothing as I go to work for the man. All right. Brian says that he can't sleep. He's excited about Bitcoin. I know, man. Because like you're always like, oh, I mean, it's like 1 or 2 in the morning there. So really, yeah, no, I would be hardcore asleep. Like, this is when I am not like kosher. Like, you can't wake me up. I'm not one of those people. I'm really not happy. All right. Daniel says, yeah, he says, darn, John McAfee. I was going to pass him the salt and pepper.
I mean, we've seen a lot of people come and go in the space, right? So, I mean, is he just going to be on to his next project? Because it does seem like, you know, John McAfee's been one of those people throwing the plate of spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, right? Decentralized exchange, his own debit cards, his own cryptocurrency.
I mean, personally, I thought that one was the best. You know? No, wait, it was the paper money that I thought was the actual best.
So, yes. You know, this is it's going to segue into something else, knowing him, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm sure that this man is always trying to, like, I don't know, spin something.
Project, right?
He's like the infomercial dude of crypto. Like, remember the dude in the horrible sweater that literally was on every infomercial? He's dead. Like, but I mean, he had a beard, he had the sweater, he was the dude. He was on every infomercial ever, like every OxyClean, everything. Oh, you guys know. I know you know, but they had to switch it up. But I mean, that bro, everybody, right? Everything. He sold anything. It did not matter. That is what McAfee is, just in crypto. It's like, doesn't matter. I am in, all in. Yep. Just pay me. I am good. I will say it.
He got paid off his Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Just a couple.
I mean,
thousands.
$250,000 a pop to tweet for an ICO.
Shut up.
I mean,
Just,
a couple tweets, we'd be set, Sammy.
I don't know what you're talking about. A half a tweet,
Half
one
a tweet.
like one word, 2 letters. I mean, yo would pay my for like forever. I'd be set. I'd be fine.
Well, I mean, right at a little above minimum wage.
Man.
So what do we got going on in the chat? Or do we have more people coming out of the dark? Do we got questions, comments, things you guys want to talk about? Your own personal opinions about this cryptocurrency market, and why are we not seeing 10, 15, 18,000? Do you think the market's going to get up there? I mean, of course, I said I've been trying to pay attention to other stuff, right? So as we're seeing the markets come up and hit the 7-8 today, if you do believe in technical analysis, this would be the barrier that we need to break above, right, into 8,000 if we think that the markets are going to flip around and start going in an upward trajectory. So tonight's the night, right? I guess, to see if we get above it, and then it would be over the next 24 to 48 hours to see if we can hold it.
Oh God, I just have that horrible Genesis song in my head. I think it's it anyways. Tonight. Yeah, that one. Okay, so Andy Anderson says, I've always wanted to capitulate, but never have. Me too, Andy. Me too. Zaza says we're funny. Joe says Billy Mays. Yes, that is the infomercial, man. What? See? He did the rotisserie thing. I mean, like everything. Hey, your grandma watched QVC. I watched all of the infomercials.
She did. My grandmother loved QVC.
Right. Dude, they
In the Kitchen with Bob was her favorite. It was on Sunday afternoons.
I love it. I love it.
They always sold the Pyrex dishes and everything.
Dude, because no matter what, when you see anybody make food, you're like, I want that food. Does that
right?
makes the food? Then yes, I'll buy it because I want the food.
That makes the food look like that.
Oh, it never does. Never. Okay. Daniel says, buy Bitcoin. I want my million Bitcoin paycheck. I know.
I mean, where's the Mirror multiple at, right? I didn't look, but we're still under 10,000. I mean, that BTC dominance is still up there, getting around that 67% mark. I mean, Bitcoin is definitely, when it comes to this alt versus Bitcoin, I mean, definitely, I held some alts and it did okay, at least enough for me to get into Bitcoin. And then I guess it was that I felt, as soon as I got my first Bitcoin, I was like, yes, I am glad to not be in alts anymore. I'm glad to not feel like I'm gambling. Right.
Yes.
And then now
it was like, at least
point,
needed to be safe, or like, yes, like.
And then I don't know if I was just too stupid or too smart to not get into the ICOs. It was that I didn't see them actually working out for some reason. Never invested in any of them. And then if I had invested, would I have, had known the right time to sell, or would I have held all the way down? Because I do hold. It seems to be my tendency in the market is that I'm better at holding than trying to make the quick flip. So,
I mean, I don't. Yes, I know. Like the horriblest one where literally we lost like the like $1,400 because we went to sleep. I mean, and that one never fails. I mean, literally, we're watching the charts like a crackhead for 6 hours, and he was like, "Oh, it's not going to do anything. It's fine. It's been 6 hours. Go to sleep at like midnight. Wake up at 5 a.m, and we have lost money." And it was just like, yeah, see, so no, we're just not good at this. Like, I don't know what's up, but we're like really not good at this. No, you had a feeling, right? Okay, let's just do this again. Yeah. Okay. John from Malibu says, well, yeah, McAfee tweets pays for his guns, his ammo, and his blow. At least he knows how to get his things, okay? Right. He's like, okay, so if I do this many tweets in a day, I can have this many of that. I can get to my new island, blow it up a little.
He goes straight to the source, so he has to be getting a discount.
Oh, yeah, Thailand? Come on now. What? Okay. Our Rafterman is here. What?
Our
Hi.
Raptorman buddy, nice. I'm glad that you could make it. I appreciate all of you guys getting out here.
He gave us a $2 super chat.
$2
What?
super chat. What? That's
Renaissance
awesome.
Novice says, thinking if Iran goes under, the people have been protesting for a while, burn one of the central banks. I think they might see some of them move to crypto. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That seems to be the theme on when people start noticing crypto is when you literally can't buy that bread and you can't, it's all like, oh my God.
Yes, but then it's always going to be a question of, are they able to go straight into Bitcoin, right?
Yes.
Or are we going to start seeing some other power coming in, some centralized currency that's digital? Because we've heard a lot about them, right? China, Russia, everybody under the sun is supposed to be making their own state-backed cryptocurrency, but yeah, no one really wants to give out the details of it. And as we continue to hear talks of Libra coming on and off and on and off like a dripping water faucet, not letting you sleep on the topic, though, right?
Oh yeah, no,
still
because every
hearing
time you
it.
start like being like, oh
Yeah,
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 that's
yes.
old. They're like,
Yeah.
oh no, we're still here.
Bloop bloop on the radar just to let you know we're existing.
We're still here. We're still. Yep. No, our launch is now this month. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ugh, whatever. Okay. Ha. All right. Joe says 8,000. Okay. Daniel says I bought an ICO once, made Bitcoin, but never did it again for the same reason. Didn't want to babysit them at 3 a.m. I know the damn other side, man. It's like, come on. How are you in the really cool? Whatever. So China's awake, and yeah.
I mean, it's, to be honest, when I started trying to figure it all out, it was that there was no real rhyme or reason to it. You can say a lot of things when it comes to the hindsight of it, but when you're standing there and you're looking at 50 different coins and you're like, I mean, you can check all the forums and everything. I mean, but it's not gonna tell you if it's gonna jump up in the next hour or two, you know?
But that's when you always get those couple guys that have been like right, and then everybody like flocks to them like they're messiahs, and it's like, whoa, just because they were like lucky on like 3 or 4 trades does not mean that they have like the third eye knowledge. Like, nah. But whatever.
I don't know. It's I guess it's always about finding your niche in the space. And it does seem like the longer I continue to stay here, it is that I do have aspirations of retiring with Bitcoin. But it is that between now and then, I find my purpose more in the revolution and the education and the free help desk that I'm trying to provide. We got out there and tried to spread awareness really hard last year with our push in the EDM and the flyers.
Yep.
We don't think that it's going to work out very well this year because the price of Bitcoin and enthusiasm's down.
So we're just going to try one, hopefully, for
right.
sure.
And we're going to continue to get out here and continue to keep bringing the daily shows as often as we can. And the free help desk is always open.
It is. It is.
I mean, the rally will come. The revolution is here. And Pandora's box cannot be closed.
John from Malibu gave us a $20 super chat. He says, keep the lights on, kids. We will, John.
Right now that the bill will go up.
Yes, it will. But we will. Our plan
I
is
bought
to
energy efficient on purpose, and they do turn off.
They do. He has about a timer. There's things he has a
timer and a switch.
Oh yeah, because trust me, this is a little bit too much for when you're trying to sleep too. So like, wow, dude, can we close all the curtains? Yeah, that's cool.
So is that going to be doing it for this evening? Do you guys got anything more you want to talk about? Any more questions? Are you guys just watching the ticker right now? Do you want to click over and see what the price of Bitcoin is? Have we broken 7,900 yet? When I last checked, we were at 7,850. And
7976.
Yeah, see, I figured that we were going to break over 8,000 tonight if we were going. But the question is holding it,
Joe
right?
might be right. What?
Wicks or Wicks? That's always the next debate with technical analysis. Do you draw on the Wicks or not? So Let's see what time holds. Let's see if we can hold above 8,000. Definitely got my fingers crossed for it. I do plan on seeing us get up above $10,000 here in the next month or two as we get closer and closer to the halving. The anticipation of it is going to be too much of a temptation for many people with the gambling flavor at hand.
People are going to have itchy palms.
Yeah.
Got to get that money. Yes.
All right, Samantha, one last check-in with the chat over there, and then I guess we'll wrap it up.
No, just everybody loves us. We love you too.
I know, it's absolutely fantastic having you guys as part of our lives. I've been saying it for a long time. I'm real happy with my life and the way that it's been going since I've been in Bitcoin. I've been finding you, but it seems like every day is a surprise on how much better it can get. That I've found Bitcoin. I'm still continuing to find more stuff. You guys are always here supporting us, and this revolution that we're fighting in, because we are going to make the world a better place as long as we continue to keep working together. All right, you guys, go take care of each other. Do something nice for a stranger. And remember to keep that BTC safe. Later, guys.
Bye, guys.